Okay, I know I haven't been on YouTube in quite a while. Reason for that being my laptop died. I'm using my mom's laptop, and that's pretty much it right there. Don't know when I'm going to get a new laptop or a computer. Uh, I'll try to make videos in the near future, but I guess this is a quick and easy way to go ahead and just get it done. Um, so anyway, the one of the I was on MSN. And one of the latest stories is basically George Lucas blames Star Wars critics for killing series. That's pretty much the title there. And basically what it is George Lucas is essentially says he's retiring or moving away from the company, and he's pretty much mad at all the critics for calling him a terrible person, and he's upset that all the people are upset about the whole Star Wars re-releases. Went on to spout stuff from Jar Jar Binks, saying how people got mad about that. I personally don't mind. I actually like Jar Jar. I'll probably get shot in some circles for saying that, but that's just how I feel. But I have mixed emotions about this simply for the fact that I guess half of it comes from actually liking the Star Wars prequels. I mean, I didn't grow up with the original series. I mean, I did and I didn't. Um, the first Star Wars movie was the first one I ever saw, and I liked it. And then I saw the Phantom Menace and stuff, but I didn't start watching it until I was about 12 years old. And I started with the prequel trilogy, and I personally didn't mind them. But again, I was a new fan of Star Wars, so I wasn't going into it with a biased perception of, oh, this is going to be terrible because this isn't the original, or oh, this doesn't have the same charm that the original did. The original trilogy. I mean, not say the movie, but the universe that George Lucas had built up from 77 to 83. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it right there. And as far as the whole re-releases thing with the Blu-ray, I really don't care. Okay, I think Dead Crash said it the best. They're George Lucas's movies. He can do whatever he wants with them. Now, again, I watched the 2004 version of the trilogy, and I know some people will probably say, well, that's not right. You should have started with 83. I don't care, okay? I've seen, I believe I have seen the 83 version, Return of the Jedi and, the original trilogy. And that's pretty much what George Lucas said. Oh, it's his movies. He can do whatever he wants with them. And I'm not mad at him for saying that. Those are essentially the facts. Those are his movies. Am I in agreement with him? I'm on the fence about that because I can understand why he would be a little upset, but I think at the same time he's really not catering to the people that basically have given him all this money over the years. And that's pretty much what the news article said. He's bashing the people that have pretty much given him all this money for the past 35, almost 40 years. And that's another thing I'm kind of a little upset at him about. He's not catering to the people that do matter. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm mad at Saban for PR. They're not. They pretend that the adult fan base that grew up with Power Rangers doesn't exist, and that could change in 2013 when the 20th anniversary comes. I don't know, but getting back to Star Wars, I can understand why people are mad at him, but I think with this whole thing with the re-releases and him touching the movies, in a way, I do kind of see it as senseless whining for some of it. Now, the thing with Darth Vader saying at the end of Return of the Jedi, I can kind of understand that. I think that's pretty stupid myself. So there are some things about the re-releases I agree with, but some things like the digital enhancement with with Tatooine in 2000. I mean, not 1997 version. It just doesn't feel real. I don't care. I mean, I like it, but I'm going at these movies with an unbiased perception, and I think that's what a lot of people should do. You know, I mean, if you're a purist of the films, that's fine too. I mean, like I said, you should matter. It's not like my rant I did a year ago. It's like, stop bitching about Star Wars. Now, I do admit that, the people that go way overboard and say that anybody who likes the prequels or the revisions is an idiot. I still agree with my statement back then that, those people are out of line and they are being mindless fanboys or fangirls, whatever. But, I mean, if you don't like the revisions, that's fine, but, what do you think about this? Do you think George Lucas is just whining, or do you think that he has a right to feel this way? I personally am on the middle ground. I think in a way he is kind of whining, but at the same time, you know, all the people that have been bashing him over the years, that probably would catch up to you. I do agree that his biggest mistake is that he's not catering to the people that were there for the original films. He needs to release those on Blu-ray. That probably is going to happen, I'm pretty sure, because the original versions did come out on DVD. So, given another year or two, we might see the original versions come out on Blu-ray. So, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Rate, comment, subscribe. I do plan on making new videos, so I'm not going to be as adamant about it, and I'm not going to be as, oh, I'm angry because I want to be like Big Al. I mean, anyway. So, it's Gunner Freak 4. I'll see you guys later.